Hey guys, what's up? It's Sumerian here, and today I'm going to show you my preferred design for retrieve the data or fight the storm missions where you have a one by one defendable objective. We're going to focus on as well how trap tunnels interact with that and how to deal with lobbers when it becomes an issue. So I found a good mission for this. It is a retrieve the data mission. The rewards mini reward llama, schematic XP, lightning in a bottle, gold, with an epic mini boss modifier. This is a power level 40 Plankerton mission. I'm currently power level 38, so we're about on par with this. But we're going to go ahead and hop in here, and when we get in the mission, I will be right back. Alright you guys, now that we are into our mission, I'm going to show you guys a quick little tip, or trick depending on how you look at it, to find the weather balloon before, the landing site rather, before race. So at first, as soon as you spawn in, you're able to just tower up a little bit with some wood. And let's check here. The weather balloon should be somewhere around here in the sky. We see it over here to the northeast. So, we are an Outlander, so we'll just phase jump over there. While I'm running, I do like to locate any objectives I can, additional objectives that is, such as the anomalies, encampments, storm chest, the likes. Let's grab some blue glow while we're here. It looks like we have husks spawning in from the northeast. Let's check where else. We also have them coming from the southwest over here. Let's find where. Alright, over in this direction. So, we're going to gather up a couple fibrous herbs, and we're going to run over here. As soon as it hits 8 minutes, we'll be able to shoot the weather balloon down. Until then, I will just build up on one side, the side that I'm available to build up on. So we're going to drop 2 metal walls here. I like to do brick floors just to save up on materials. And first of all, let's clear out the area around it to help with visibility and building later on. If you clear out your sight lanes, that was unintentional, clear out your sight lanes, you will be more easily able to fire on enemies encroaching upon your base. As our case with the Outlander is much easier to do with our anti-material charge, aka power punch, energy punch, whatever you want to call it. Mix it in with pickaxe strikes. Alright, that's good for right now. Okay, so now that we have our general base up, I like to use the pyramids rather than the stairs. So switch to that. Metal, of course. Build up the 2 that we need. And then when we drop the balloon, we will cover this up in metal. Reset the pyramid such as this, and you're now able to hop on top, and from there, hop on top of your base. Let's drop down now, place these floors. Of course, you only need this on 1 or 2 sides. I prefer 2 personally, just so I can defend from both sides and get up much easier. It looks like we got some people coming to greet us here, so let's take them out. We have a couple more, I think. Can't quite tell. They don't appear to be moving, so we're not going to consider them an issue. Alright, let's hop on back down below. We're going to upgrade these walls 1 time each. Appears that this side won't be as much of a problem as this side will be, because they will be coming from directly over here. Ways to combat this if they're coming at an angle is, of course, to build more angled trap tunnels. That seems to be the plan that we're going to take here. We're going to do this by building off walls here. Gotta make sure we edit it right. Let's get them from a distance here before they get onto us and make it easier to deal with later. Alright. So if you guys didn't know this, the husks tend to not travel out of their way more unless, or they will not knock over walls unless it sends them out of their way more than 3 tiles. So keep that number in mind as you build your trap tunnels. will help you later. We're gonna come in here, search whatever we can search, you know, never hurts to get all the materials you can get. Of course we are full, so some things we will not be able to hold. I currently do not have the properly spec'd elemental weapons to deal with these husks, but that is okay. We're just going to repair both of these walls at the moment. And we will also be building a trap tunnel on this side as well. Let's knock out these obstacles before that happens. Alright, almost there. Figured the best option to do is the anti-material charge to clear out all of these obstacles. Except the rocks, because they can be cleared out reasonably easily. Let's just go one last little bit here, and I see some presents. Let's grab those. You never know when you can get lucky with a super present. Still get nice things like silver, rotating gizmos, wall launcher there. We're going to use that for one of our traps. Alright, he is now taken care of. Oh, I hear more people coming. Okay. Up next, we're gonna hop over here. And let's focus on how we will be funneling these husks into our trap tunnel. This is a very awkward angle to build from, so we might actually build a little 2x2 here. Assuming they're going to be coming directly for it, that let's build this accordingly. Alright, this should suffice. We're going to use some of the traps in our inventory as well as craft some additional ones. And I'm going to run around here, drop a upgrade on all of these walls. Of course, waiting for the ones up top because they have not finished crafting yet, or building. That's better. Hopefully this design works, otherwise this is going to be mildly embarrassing. Looks like we need to craft a couple floor spikes here, and in order to do that we do need to free up some space. Oh. Let's also reinforce that. We're going to build with some gas traps here. And floor spikes in the middle sections. Not sure if I have, I'm going to use a flame trap here. You can also use ice if you want to slow them down even more. And we're also going to drop bounce pads or under the half walls we built, or the inclined walls we built, to help with the damage, or with knocking them back and further damaging them. Alright. Much better. Alright, well, let's see. That opens up 4 inventory spaces for us, so we can actually start crafting a couple of floor spikes. It doesn't really matter too much what you use in the beginning. This is not a high enough level mission to justify a equally high level trap. And now let's drop in some of our wall darts here. Looks like a few more of those are needed. Alright, we're gonna wait for this other one to craft before we place it, that way we don't have to change anything in our inventory. And this pretty much finishes off this little trap tunnel area here. And there we go. And now let's lay down proper amount of floor spikes here, as well as, there we go, flame trap, and we should have one more damage trap in here. We do not, it's okay. We're gonna come up here, craft our retractable floor spikes. As soon as that's done. Alright, there we go. One more. This side is finished. We're also going to come over here and grab this blue glow first of all. We're also going to upgrade our roof real quick. The other side coming from over here. We'll have to channel them in through this small section here. And while we're at it, let us wall off this little section as well. Alright, this section is finished as far as I'm concerned. The jump pad will be in, or bounce pad will be in that tile, so here we do need some spikes, and let's clear out this little area of these. Alright, 2 more there. Spikes here as well as there, just to be sure. And we're gonna get some more spike traps crafting. While we do that, let's put our gas traps down in this section. Spike trap as well. On the walls, we can use, I prefer to knock this one out so we can put a spike trap here. Spike trap. Here we're going to do a wall launcher. And what else do we have in our inventory to use? Another spike trap, or another wall dart. My bad. We're going to craft wall dynamos because those are one of the most effective ways of damaging husks on their way to the objective. Alright, there we go. Just those 2 for now. And they're all going to channel in from the other side. Let's clear out this stuff here to speed their little journey along. Alright. This should do adequate damage, to say the least. We're also going to run over here and place a miniature little trap tunnel because I didn't catch if this storm is able to change directions or not. Almost there. Alright. We're going to leave this little section open. And we're just going to funnel them in this way. Wall darts here. This one's going to be a bit shorter. It seems that we are 1 short on our floor spikes. And we're going to have perfect amount of gas traps left here. Let's catch out this little lobber here before she causes us any more heartache. Alright, just gotta repair these because they do take a fair bit of damage from the lobbers here. Also keeps them a nice little extra distance away. Alright, we're going to take this blaster out too, just before they become any more of a hassle to us. Alright, now that those guys are taken care of, let's grab this last piece of blue glow here, head back to our base. Let me think of this. Okay. We're going to run here, upgrade all of these walls for just a quick little upgrade. Will aid us in our journey. We're going to consider this trap tunnel done right for now. It's not too essential. And we have a taker above us, so let's take him out. Yes, this is a very overpowered gun for this difficulty level. However, it is what we had in our inventory at the time we started this, so we are going to keep it there. And also, let's wall off this little section, although I don't believe any of them will trouble themselves with coming on over here. Alright. Let's drop some upgrades in the roof of this section. Just to be sure, it will help us against any lobbers. We're also going to run up here and drop some of these weapons here. There we go. Good damage on that. Suppose I should not have fallen off there. It's my bad. This simple lobber defense here. Weather balloon's gonna land in 2 minutes here, so we're gonna wait for that. While we do, seems we have some people coming over to get us. They're out for our hearts. Don't really know why they're running all the way around like that, but that's okay with me. Let's just follow them to see what they're doing. Interesting, they seem to feel the need to go all the way around here. Let's see if they will come try and attack us. Oh no, they're just simply running into the storm pods. Fair enough. Alright, this is probably a huge waste of material, but I'm not too worried about it. Just trying to get everything upgraded to be sure. Appears I forgot to put down wall dynamos there. And you can also put them on these half walls if you deem it necessary. Let's get a couple more gas traps going just to finish this off. I'm also going to include one ceiling electric field, even though it's not... Oh, so I crafted the wrong one. Even though it's not leveled up, just to help with group damage here. We're going to place it on that tile. Alright, now we're starting up the gas traps. Gas traps are the best for trap tunnels. They have amazing damage, and it's continuous as well, so you don't have to worry about it only hitting one unit and then having to wait and recharge. They just keep on going. Another thing you can do is, if you have them, let's see, I don't at the moment, so I'm actually going to craft a few more. Get your wall darts building up. Once they're crafted, you can drop them behind the half walls here, or the rather 45-degree angled walls here, and they will shoot through it, which is extremely useful for damage. Alright you guys, I think I'm ready to start this one up, so we're going to drop the balloon now. Let's put the metal down, finish it off. We're also going to drop this as well as a metal piece. Alright, while all of this stuff is building, we're just going to walk around here, finish off that little section, and corner that off as well. Seems like the trap tunnels are working quite well here. Alright, well let's just hang out here for now. I'm going to switch weapons so I don't use any more durability on this nice weapon we're looking at. We're going to use the Bearcat. We can hear a Bullaster over to this side. Not sure how he got there, but we can solve that issue. Looks like we got someone on this side trying to make trouble. No worries about that. So to fix that issue that I was just mentioning, we're gonna just build up a little bit of brick here. Should solve our problem. If you're playing as a constructor, it's very nice to just drop your base in the middle of this, watch it do its work. Here we have a nice blaster. He's trying to make his way over, but he can't even make it. Traps are too good at taking him out, and he hadn't even gotten to the bounce pad yet. We're also going to place a bounce pad. We don't have any more. Oh well. Shouldn't be needed. We're going to upgrade these as well, though. Oh, it appears we have some issues on the other side. They're trying to break down some walls here. That's okay with me. We're just going to open this up, come down here, take them out. Simple fix. And we're going to drop a punch on this man. Not too sure why they chose to take out those walls, but that's okay. We're just going to drop an upgrade on these. soon as we can. I see here also another blaster getting taken out really easy. And this isn't even a very established trap tunnel. Actually, I am going to build those 2 launch pads, floor launchers, to build this base off, finish this base off correctly. We're going to upgrade all this metal one more time. I like to do this still, even though I don't expect them to make it all the way. I do like to upgrade them just in case. We're going to also drop our wall darts there, just to aid damage. And let's see here. Do we have... Yep, floor launchers, 1, 2. That makes all 4 sides set up. We're going to walk in here just to examine how this trap tunnel is doing. Of course, that is if I can make it in. I don't really see a problem with leaving that side open for the moment because we have enough damage to deal with it. Seems like this side's doing a great job taking care of all the mobs coming this way. No need for me to be here. But we are going to check if we come through in this direction. How is this side doing? Seems to be doing extremely well. We're going to run over here, collect whatever it is that these guys dropped. Oh, some nice gears. Let's just hop on out of here. As the Outlander, we do have that nice little jump ability. Or I believe it's a phase walk. Appears like this side is really not having any issues as well. Possibly even doing better. It seems like everything's going down as soon as it gets here. Just watching these gas traps take this guy down like nothing else. Knocked right back. Of course, there's more things you can do with the wall launchers here, but that is to come in a future video. Gas traps especially nice against the shielders because it also hits their little minions that protect them. So very, very nice. Basically makes them ineffective. If he did make it all the way to this floor launcher, he would have been knocked backwards. Apparently they have some sort of issue with that wall. Of course, if you're on top, you can repair it from an angle. Sometimes, if they're trying to break through, you can just place a simple stair piece, and they will no longer even attempt to go through. Another man dying here before he could reach the end. I'm kind of curious. I'm not going to destroy any traps for the purpose of it, but just to give a nice illustration of what happens. Hopefully one of these guys can make it over, but probably not. Oh, there he goes. Careful, if you do see a propane, you really should get right out of that trap tunnel because you don't want them throwing anything in your direction, because that, if they throw their propane tank, it will end up killing or blowing up your walls. You can hear it clink down there, I hope. That is just indicative of them dying. Don't worry about it exploding if you just hear the noise. So again, guys, biggest issue with trap tunnels is when there's propane, and I would really not recommend relying on trap tunnels too heavily if you're on a map with exploding death burst. Again here, nice example of why the wall launchers are so useful. Of course, if you upgrade those to increase their reload speed and durability, they're even more effective. I'm just using what I had in my inventory, picked up from missions. Nothing special there. We do have a boss coming in. Slowing Pools healer tank. Let's see, we're just going to do what we can with this guy. Drop our turret. He feels like causing chaos, but he's not going to be that big of an issue, I'm sure. We just got to keep him away. Sorry about the lag here, you guys. We're also going to drop our little shock turret here. Hopefully doing some more damage as well. You can also hear Smasher coming. They're taken care of pretty dang nicely. As you can see, he's starting to try and hit on this wall. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's because the tank came through earlier. The boss came through earlier. It looks like he did some damage to it. But this guy shouldn't take too much longer to die. Give around a little bit of help for it too. Also puts in a lot of work. There you saw, I just got demolished by that propane because I messed up my pathing. Couldn't make it through the wall, but it's okay. This boss is going down now. Bosses can be an issue, but not a big issue. Nothing major. Just pick up everything we can from this side. Again, watch out for those propanes. Here's we have a little minion here who does not agree with how we're doing things. We're gonna take him out, drop this as well. I'm not too worried about any of these traps, but I'm going to repair some wall, upgrade that wall, and place another one here. take it down. This way you can still get through and shoot through, but they can't walk out. If I was a little bit more vigilant, we could have taken care of that boss earlier, which would have been the proper thing to do. However, a little bit focused more on the video rather than the actual game. There we go, wall repaired. We're going to drop also a stairs behind it. Smashers are taken care of quite easily, especially if you set up your trap tunnels to involve more wall launchers, which I normally do. However, at this little location, I was more focused on setting up the wall for, or setting up the trap tunnels for damage, just to give you a good example of the basic usage of trap tunnels. Really, you don't need to use trap tunnels if you have a 4-man team until Canny Valley. However, Plankerton and Stonewood are made much easier with the use of trap tunnels if you want to solo missions, if you're playing at awkward times of day where you can't find people to play missions with you, or of course if you don't have a favorite streamer and they can't help you out with your missions. That's something I do quite a bit on my stream. Please check it out, the link will be in the description. We just completed this, and as you see, 16 files all downloaded. That's 100% completion, no issue here. Walls never even broke, except for the little ones on the outside, just used to prevent people from walking through, instead forcing them through our trap tunnel. I would consider that very, very effective. You see, we got good building score, good utility, and good combat. Trap tunnels also good for your game score. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you guys are curious and you want to spend more time learning about trap tunnels and other gameplay elements such as tips and tricks, how to get infinite metal from mimics, please leave those questions or suggestions in the comment section below. In the description you'll find links to my various social medias as well as my Twitch channel where I stream daily, or at least almost every day. Looking forward to posting more videos for you guys, and if this helped you out, please leave the video a like. For more content in the future, subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a great day.